Hey sweethearts! So today I'm gonna show you my November favorites, but part 2, because I had a bit of stress last time I filmed the part 1 and I forgot like basically a lot of it, and yeah, I hope it works out good. So this favorites video isn't really too materialistic, like like buy beauty products, buy something like that. It's mostly like either games or manga. But at first I'm gonna start with something from Lush, which is the Twilight Shower Gel. And this is the first shower gel I got from Lush. I got the scrubs, but not the shower gel because I think they're pretty expensive. Oh no, I did get the shower gel one, which was Snow Fairy, but in a small version for really cheap. And it was alright. I just don't really like the Snow Fairy scent as a shower gel too much. So I got this one, and if you don't know, it's my favorite smell from Lush, besides the popcorn smell. Those two are amazing. And I decided to invest in it first of all because the Sleepy lotion, which has the same scent, makes you kind of sleepy, and I have problems sleeping, so I thought like, treat yourself, and it does make you a little bit more sleepy. So, and the main thing is, first of all, it's pretty cool because it's like really dark purple, and Twilight really suits the name. Wait, I didn't really show it to you properly yet. So yeah, that's how it looks. I really like using it. It is pretty expensive, but it lasts long. It's like, I think I paid 17 euros, but I've been using it every time I shower, so. And it's still there, and it's like 2 months old now, so that's pretty great. And of course it smells like lavender, and what else is it in it? Yeah, a lot of lavender, lang lang, and the thing that makes it smell sweet, Tonka Absolute. That's also in there, so it's really sweet. It's vanilla and some lavender. I really like it. It is definitely a November favorite, and I was like, how did I forget that? I read at first, which was actually recommended by Momonochi on Instagram, which she's sadly closing her Instagram, which is pretty sad. But she has her reasons. But I was recommended this manga to her. She's really nice. And it's called A Silent Voice. And I've been not feeling too good lately. I've been studying a lot and pretty depressed, to be honest. And this really like helped me when I couldn't sleep. I stayed up till like 4 AM and I kept reading, and at least I had something to do. And since I always use my Kindle to read because I don't have space, and I think it's way more economically friendly, good for the environment, I read on there. And of course, if you read it on this, it's, oh no, where did it go? So it's called A Silent Voice, and it's about this girl who is deaf, and it's like so good. It's like nothing like anything I've read before, especially in manga. And at first it revolves about these children, and mainly this girl and this boy. And the girl, like I said, is deaf, and she comes at the school, and she's transferred because she's been bullied before, like lots of times, because she's deaf. And of course you're a bit different from the others if you're deaf. And the story is that she gets bullied like horrendously, like really bad, and she just keeps trying, and she's so strong. It's like I cried so much. And the funny thing is, I don't want to spoil it too much. The funny thing is that later on, the one that started the bullying, first of all, he loses all his friends because of it, and he gets bullied. And at the end, he also gets bullied because of bullying from the other girl, and he realizes he didn't notice the bullying because she always too much because she always okay, no, that's too much spoiler. You really should read it if you like shoujo and if you like drama, and I really recommend it to you. I'm gonna show you the cover. Later on, it shows the adult life of the people involved, and it takes some interesting turns. So I really recommend this to you. I enjoyed reading it so much, and it was kind of expensive for Kindle version because I think I paid like €7 per book, and I didn't have money, but it was so good that I kept buying and reading. So I finished in like 2 days, I think. How many? I can't figure out where the hell it went. I'm pretty mad. But I'll show it to you in the small version. So, can you see this here? I hope you can. That's a silent voice, that's how it looks. I can open it to you, but I don't want to spoil it. I want to show the art style a bit. So that's the girl who's deaf. So you can kind of tell the art style, but I don't want to spoil you. That's she when she's older. I highly recommend this to you. It's really different from the others I've read. And of course I have to mention this because I forgot it. How could I forget it? I've also illegally got it when I'm not Australian. Of course I'm talking about Animal Crossing Pocket Camp because I'm the biggest Animal Crossing fan ever. And I buy consoles just because they have an Animal Crossing game on them, so that says a lot. Animal Crossing Pocket Camp, probably most of you have heard it and probably most of you play it, but if you don't know, if you know Animal Crossing, it's like a life simulator, and they came out with a mobile app, and it's pretty nice. You can just decorate your campsite and talk to villagers and do favors for them, so it's a really nice game, and I'm already level 46 at the moment, even though I didn't start playing for too long. At the moment I'm not feeling too good and I don't even have fun playing this anymore, but up till this day I've been playing it every day, like so many hours, so I highly recommend it to you. It's really cute and fun and easy, and you just have a break from work and you just play this, you just feel at ease. And yeah, I'm totally a fan of Animal Crossing now being available on a phone, not just on the handhelds, so that was pretty cool. I really liked it. I hope they come out with maybe a lot more updates or maybe a new version in the future, because I really liked it. I was also a really big fan of Pokemon Go, even though it had a lot of glitches, but I'm the kind of person, if I really like a game, I will play hours and hours and stop. That's why we have like 100 something hours in Stardew Valley, and I didn't even play it for that long of a time, like not over months, so now you know. So what else am I gonna talk about? I think I'm gonna talk about this. So I actually mentioned this in the last video. So I wanted to do this thing where in my favorites video I don't only show the things I love, for example in November, but I also include one item which I've loved like for at least many years, or at least like half a year or something. If you want me to do a whole video on things I've been loving for a long time, which I already did once, but it was kind of weird, so I deleted it. If you want it, comment down below please, so I'll do it. But right now I'll just show you something I've been loving for a long time, because why not? It deserves the place. My favorite hand cream of all time, which I always rebuy and repurchase, is from Moon, and it's in the scent Marshmallow Heaven. And I love this. First of all, it's really moisturizing, it has vitamin E in it, it has like the perfect size, it fits in any bag I have. And of course it's vegan, cruelty free, no bad ingredients whatsoever. It smells heavenly. If you get a chance to smell this, smell it. I wish there was a perfume. I also have this shower gel and body lotion, but out of all these products, of course, I like this the most because I think this is the most revolutionary. And apparently it's also for your nail beds, so if those need some love. Yeah, from Treacle Moon, I really like this. I've been using it for ever since it came out. And that is probably already 3 years ago, so highly recommend this. Hope I showed it properly. Yeah. And also a manga again, but I thought I did read them like now recently, so I should include them. A Silent Voice I actually read in October, but I totally forgot to mention it because it's not something I really have in my hands because I have it on my Kindle, so I forgot to show you. But I really had to mention this, so I hope you don't mind that there's 2 mangas in there, but I'm gonna show them to you. So I've also really been loving Blue Spring Red. I haven't finished it yet. Where did it go? Yeah, I think, yeah, I'm in the last part, I think. Can I maybe turn it back on which page am I? Yeah, it's called Blue Spring Ride, and it's just a shoujo, but also not the basic shoujo. I think it's not as revolutionary as Silent Voice in my opinion, but I don't know, you don't need to compare everything to everything, because then you won't have fun in life. It's also a really nice manga. I really enjoyed reading it so far. I think this is the last part, yeah. It's also already pretty fast. It's also something that I couldn't sleep for hours. I was like awake till 5 AM. And I started reading this, so this really helped to calm me down. And yeah, I don't know what's up with my Kindle, but I have to show it to you in the small version. Yeah, that's the art style as well. Hope you can see it. Yeah, I also really recommend Blue Spring Ride. What can I explain without spoiling? It's about, first of all, it starts with a really young boy and girl, and they kind of fall in love, and both are really into each other. And one day the boy asks the girl out, let's meet at like some building at 7 PM. And they didn't really say whether it was a date or not, but both of them wanted to be a date. So what happens is, first of all, she always talks about how she hates boys, like all of them, because they're all so annoying and they're stinky, and because she's really girly, all of them like her, but she doesn't like it, and all the girls hate her because of it. So she doesn't really have any friends because all the guys think she's cute, and the girls think she's a whore because of that, because they like her. So she's pretty alone, and so she walks through the corridor one day, and then she screams, "I hate boys!" And the only boy she likes hears that and is pretty shocked, and now she's thinking like, oh no, I don't think she probably knows that I didn't mean him and stuff, but it basically turns out that he doesn't show up to their date, or what she wants to be a date, and then he moves away. Several years later, they meet again. She thinks. Yeah, it's also really cute. If you want some shoujo mangas to read, first of all read A Silent Voice if you haven't already, and then read Blue Spring Ride. Sorry if I'm looking down, I have it on here so I don't tell you any bullshit. And yeah, so that was my November favorites part 2. I hope you didn't mind me having a part 2. Yeah. Thanks a lot for watching. Maybe subscribe. I would be pretty happy. Thanks a lot for watching again. Take care. Stay safe. Bye.